Saki Fuwa, releasing November 10th. I'm happy about this, right? Because for some odd reason, I was telling myself Lin would be first. Lord knows why. I looked back at date releases, and even on the CN version, Lin was out after Saki Fuwa. So I don't know where I got this information from. So if I ever stated anything else, and my apologies, I messed up. All right. Now, let's look at my game of characters I have. Right? You also see the Dark Crystal. 23K, how much money you put on this game? I think $35. I won't lie. The battle pass. It was 2 battle passes. One of them I really wanted the vehicle. The $5 thing for like a month. And I bought like the $1 pack thing twice. That's what came up to. If you're free to play because you have this many dark crystals, yes. Don't spend it on the wormhole. Don't spend it on vitality. One thing of vitality every day. No, you'd have more than me, and especially you saved up. If you're spending, hey, you lost out. That's on you. But look, Saki Fuwa is coming out. What characters do I have that's Frost? Meryl, Tsubasa, Coco, Ine, Hilda. We don't really talk much about Hilda. Yeah, Frosted Spear. That's what I have to work with. Saki will be releasing on November 10th. It is the 2nd. It's 8 days. Right? Now let's look a little deeper into this. Right? So we got the 2-piece set here. Wait, what's going on here? Okay. Let's fix that. Okay. So this is going to be Saki Fuwa's 2-piece matrix. Now look, even if you don't want Saki Fuwa, and you want it to have like the availability to expand on doing ice damage, maybe you don't have interest in frost damage right now, but you want it further on down the line. This might be one of the best investments that you could make right now. Why? Because anytime you have a frost team or at least 2 frost people on your as weapons, or if you have players around that's using frost, it benefits. It's one of the cheapest ways to get a good amount of damage. You might say, oh, what if I don't use frost and I'm still by the enemy? Is this good? I mean, I can't say it's bad, but I mean, there's gonna be levels to this, right? So I'm playing at Fortitude. I don't look to maximize elemental damage. I don't think that's a good idea. It's not a bad idea, right? It's just because as a Fortitude main, I guess you can call it that, I have to find ways to output damage by any means. So if it's frost today, great. But tomorrow it might be, hey, we got this resonance that's physical. You finally have a way to do physical damage. So that's when it's like, would I still want to use this? Well, why not? The matrix would still be good because as long as you're upgrading attack upgrades every element, even aberration. And we don't have a way for upgrading aberration damage right now, unless you're probably getting like Lin's 2-piece, but that's another video, right? It's just like defense. You didn't want to go into like an actual element because, well, if you go into a specified element, you don't get the availability to be able to resist aberration. So we don't want to do that. Okay, so here we got Saki Fuwa, right? This is for me. I'm going to enjoy this, right? I know y'all have watched videos. Make sure you get A1 so it's playable. Make sure you get A1 so it's playable. Look, I'm not saying having the 1 star is bad, right? I'm not saying 1 star is bad. I think it's great. But let's say you was not able to, for some odd reason, you can't get an A1 Saki Fuwa. The cooldown for the skill is 30 seconds, right? It didn't change anything. It just makes it available so you can use skills more frequently. So do you need an A1 Saki if you're not going to be able to always think about this? No, I don't think you do. Plus, that means you have to have 2 weapons that are frost. I mean, most of the time you're probably doing that because the 15%, damage and the 25% resistance. I'm in agreement, right? That's nice. But do you need? No. Because if you're using like Saki because you think the weapon was cool and you wasn't using 2 frost weapons, then this 1-star effect does nothing. You don't do anything with it. But yeah, of course, the more advancements you have, the better. Would I like an A3? Yes. Would I like an A6? Yes. But to say you need this? No. But is it helpful? Yes. So this is what I'm doing, right? I'm going to have at least 120. I'm looking to have 120 summons. Right? You're probably like, 120 summons, that's it? No, that's not it, right? It is because you see a dark crystal. Let me show you the items I have. Right? So I have 169. Nice. But I have 169 red nucleus. Right? So that's good. I said I wanted 120. I have 169. So I'm good. You're probably like, what does that mean? Right? So you go hit a special order. You know if you get 120. We gotta look at rubies here, right? So you go 120. You can guarantee the purchase, right? Now let's say you're going for 120 summons. And I maybe get like, maybe I have like an A1 Saki or A2 or A3 or whatever. A0, whatever. I got the character, right? I can spend on his matrix box. It's 50. Now, as far as like the, what are these called? Overclocking chip. I don't have any, right? So, we already know I'm going to be using, I'm going to be going here too, right? So, I'm going to have to do this. Well, I don't have to. I choose to get the most bang for my buck. I have not summoned really for any character. You got 1 out of 40. Yes, I did it because I wanted 500 dark crystals. This is 10 out of 80 because somehow I came back to my computer. I had 10 summons used. I'll tell you now, I did not get Claudia or anybody that was supposed to be there. I think, yeah, it was Claudia Banner, but I didn't get Claudia or anything extra. It must have been a bunch of like, a bunch of like R's. R's and down. So we know we're going to be in this limited store. We want to get at least for, what? 16. Yeah, 16. Oh, I get it. Okay. So we're going to be using up all these for Saki. We want to get these overclocking chips. I think it's every summon you get 1, right? We'll need 50? I think it's 50. 80. So I'm going to be using dark crystals in here. Now, I hope I get a 2-piece, Saki without having to go for these. I mean, of course, if I do get 2-piece and I'm able to get more, I'm going to do that. Why? I mean, I have nothing against the 4-piece, Like I said, I'm being cheap, so I said 2, You don't want to try to go for too much and get too little. That's bad. Here, I'll even show us here. Right? So, the 4-piece says, attack the target 10 times at a 12-second frozen mark, increasing your frost damage against the targets. Okay. So now I can make us do, I'll do more damage. And this is in the background. This is in the background. So this right here is going to, The 2-piece allows them to take more damage. See, look, right here, it says, freeze the target for 3 seconds, excluding bosses, and the target will take 12% more frost damage for 18 seconds. Now, yes, you don't freeze the boss, but they still take that 12% more damage. How could I see this without even using the character? Frost resonance active every 3 seconds, deal this damage, right? 10 meters. It applied 1 stack of frost, 5% slowing effect for 3.5 seconds. It doesn't say excluding boss there. They would have to exclude it there. So the debuffs get placed on. You just can't freeze the boss. That's what it's saying. You can't freeze the boss. And that's great. So the 4-piece, after being able to do damage and make them more prone to taking damage, I can buff my damage. Again, this is all in the background. I don't need this on Saki. I just have to equip while I'm using Saki. You get what I'm saying? Any weapon. So that's great. I'll probably use this for Coco. You're probably like, oh, you're using Coco? Yeah, I'm probably gonna use Coco when this happens. So I have a way of sustain. And I still have a way to taunt maybe with Huma. And I'm using Saki with a skill to taunt too. Be able to hold a lot of aggro, and I'm looking to do damage to hold aggro, and my teammates will be able to do some more damage. Well, I'm just trying to wail out. Well, do damage, not actually wailing on the game, you know? But yeah, short video. Won't take too much more of your time, but yeah. If I was to want Saki to say, hey, I'm cool. I mean, honestly, it's A6. I mean, the more you get, the better it is. But I would say the best spot for me, if I was able to get everything in the perfect world, but it wasn't gonna be perfection. I know that makes no sense. I'd want it to go to A4 at least. You know, why? The extra HP so I can be tankier. Being able to have the extra 2 seconds of taunt, because the taunt is 3 seconds for the silent flow, but at A3 is gonna be 5 seconds, 2 extra seconds. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's on the cooldown of 30 seconds. So that means I use the skills automatically 25 seconds. All I gotta do is hold aggro for 25 seconds while using Huma's taunt. I'm good. Why not Meryl? Why not Meryl? It should be in Fortitude. You'll be able to have more ice, more damage. Because my teammates don't want to get stuck in the ice veil. You know, I don't want to hear the complaints. Plus, I'll be able to hold aggro. And then if I'm getting beat up and dying, people not doing no damage, they can't use that as an excuse. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribing, because you can put that subscribe button that's right over here. And don't forget, you can watch the videos over here. I want to see you in there too, all right? You enjoy yourself.